Fresh Hot Pocket. Nothing better in the morning. So, now we got our Hot Pocket, we can get the day started. So stay tuned. Things are going to be exciting today. Good morning, everybody. Made it to the shop this morning, and I just had to take a video. I mean, look at the night and day difference from a couple days ago, from where it was 75 degrees out, and now it's, oh man, it's probably, I didn't look at the temperature. I would say it's probably down in the 20s. Look at the frost on the grass, frost in the truck. Excavator's covered in frost. It's a cold one. On here come the kitties for their morning food. These are not Wilson's babies. These are a tomcat that runs around there. There's actually, there was 6 of them. There was 2 of each color. It's like there was 3 sets of twins. The black and white ones, Mom actually took in the house. And then there's, here's one of the other twins. He's coming. So we got quite the collection of kitties around here. So anyways, this morning, as soon as Dad's Strength gets here, we are going to head up to Worthington Ag Parts. And we're going to knock 2 spindles out of another gleaner. We're going to take spindles and all. Just take the washer off the top, drop them out of the axle, bring them home. We're going to take the service truck to the field. We're going to use the crane to pick the gleaner up. And we're going to drop the spindle out of it, put the new spindle up in, put the nut and bolt and washer back in, and put the tire back on, and we're going to go back to picking corn. We're going to do it quick, fast, and simple. Simplest way I think we can do it. There is no other way to get a hub other than if we took a hub off at Worthington, so I might as well take spindle and all. That way I have extra parts. So Dad's Strength's actually coming up the driveway right now. So I'm going to start the truck, grab some tools. We're going to take Milwaukee Impact and some other tools. Well, we already carry a good selection in the truck, but Impact's a plus. So we're going to head up there, and we also need to get the limiting switches for the rotor speed for 1660. There's 2 micro switches in a bracket. We need to grab those off of 1660. And he's here. We need to get those, and then we're going to head home. I don't know if we're going to be back in time to load that excavator. Dad and my Uncle Jamie are going to stay here and do that. So we'll see. Maybe we can make it back in time for that. I'm not sure. They're supposed to do that at 9 o'clock, and it's like 6. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock right now, so we'll see what happens. So before we take off to Worthington, last night Dad and I came out and shop late, and we put new mud flat brackets on the peat, and I put a piece of C-channel here for the foot, for the neck of the lowboy to come down on, to hold the neck up when it's not on the trailer. So that's just temporary for now. We're actually going to take a piece of probably 1/2-inch plate, and I'm actually going to cover from here, maybe put a bend in it and cover this whole area right here, so that foot's got a good solid spot to sit on, and that way if it slides around on there, it's not going to hurt anything. This C-channel will work fine for now, but I think after constant up and down on it, it's eventually gonna maybe bow that C-channel. So that's just temporary for today to get us by, since it was short notice and we really didn't have much time to get all this ready. We should have had it ready a long time ago, but with harvest and everything, it just kind of got shoved to the side. But this will work for now. It's just temporary. So we're gonna grab some tools, and we're gonna get on our way to Worthington, up there in Leesburg, Indiana. So let's grab some tools. Well, we made it to Worthington, and they're actually gonna pull the spindles and hubs off of a gleaner for us. So we're gonna go find a 1660 and get the micro switches that we need for the speed limit on the rotor. We're gonna go grab them off while they get them spindles and hubs. Just figured it'd be easier to let them do it. They're gonna bring telehandler out to pick it's on an M2. They're gonna take them off an M2, and we just let them do it. So let's see what we can find. Hopefully we can find the parts we need. There's several 1660s out here, so I'm sure one of them still has what we want. We're in the John Deere aisle now. Somebody made a convertible out of that 4400. Took the whole yellow roof off.
Yep, look at duals.
Oh yeah, it is. Yep. The GLEANER aisle's getting thin. Maybe get some more GLEANERs in here. Here we go. We can either get it off a 60 or an 80, I suppose. These all have them. Well, let's go shopping. Them micro switches must be a popular item because I've been walking. Well, I've checked 12 combines now and none of them have had them. So they've got a 1660 up on their pad that's fairly complete. So we're going to go check it out. See if maybe it's got one on it. But none of these have them. It's kind of strange. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll keep looking. Well, we're on our way back home now. We didn't quite get exactly what we wanted, but we got enough stuff to fix the GLEANER. So, we got some good hubs, we got some dust covers. The spindles we got are questionable. The one broke on the way out of the axle, broke the tab off that the tie rod end goes on. Dad's strength got a little too wild with it and snapped her right off. But hey, if it broke off then, I wouldn't want to put it back on the combine and have it break off later. So what we're going to do is we have enough bearings and enough seals. We're going to take one hub home. We're going to completely rebuild it, and then we're going to put it back on the combine as a rebuilt hub. So we're going to, hopefully the spindle's fine. We'll go dig it out of the dirt. We'll take the service truck, pick it up, clean it up, and we'll see what the end of the spindle looks like, but I think the spindle will be just fine. So at least we have a hub. That's all that matters.
And we got the nut and everything if we need it.
And we have the nut and everything if we need it. So we're in good shape. So it might not even take very much longer to do it the way we're going to do it versus the other way around. Because now we don't have to mess around, get the tie rod end off, the cylinder end off. So I think we'll be better off. So then we stopped at the case dealer on the way home and got me a new tip for one of my row dividers. It's been missing for the last couple days. I keep forgetting to get one. So now we got a nice new pretty red one. So it's nice. So we're gonna head home, get the service truck, get what we need, and we can probably change the bearings at the shop before we even go down there. We can just slide it right on and be done. So things are going all right this morning, aren't they?
Yeah, been a good day.
It's been a good day. It's starting to warm up. It's 39 degrees. When we left the shop, it was only 26, and it don't look like it's windy. So the sun's out. Hopefully by noon it'll be, up there around 50 something, which is t-shirt weather. So that'd be good. So. Well, we actually made it back in time to help Jamie and Dad load this excavator up. Kind of hoping we'd make it back. So we're gonna try to get it drug up here, and then we'll go work on the GLEANER.
I don't have to do all the work.
Now you see why we brought the 330.
Pretty far, yeah. We might not have to hold it up on the neck if we take it back far enough.
Oh. Well, that'll work. There we go. She's on the trailer. Going to her final resting place. Amount of fun's over loading the excavator. We're back at the shop. We're gonna get old sexy Betsy here, and we gotta lift our outrigger up because it's seeped down. But we're gonna take her and we're gonna go use it to pick the GLEANER up so that we can get that spindle up out of the dirt. Easiest way to do it is with the crane. We can I think we can lift about 20, I know we can lift about 15,000 pounds with this crane, so works out real damn good. So I'm going to take it up to the shop, throw a few straps in. I got to throw these angle iron out. Might throw them back here and just get them with Bobcat later. But next on the list, get Project Dirty Peter going again. This is the next project. As soon as the snow starts flying, we get the motor set back in it, get her put back together. So get her running and driving, and then we'll move on to putting a dump bed and stuff on it. So more projects to come. We are never out of YouTube content around here, so hang on for the ride. And if you haven't subscribed, you better just subscribe because I'm only getting better every day. So before we go fix the GLEANER, we're actually going to rebuild one of these hubs so that if we can just slide it on the old spindle, we will be able to slide it on, put it back on, and go with it. If not, we'll have to swap out a whole spindle, which, if we can avoid doing that at this point, I think we'd be better off, because I didn't realize that in those spindles run on roller bearings, and when we took it apart up at Worthington, a couple of them bearings fell out. Well, I don't have them to replace those, so I can only imagine how long it'd take to get them. So it's kind of like a kingpin in a truck, basically. So if we can avoid taking any of that apart, we're going to. And like I said in last night's video, that hub was iffy to begin with. So hopefully it was just a hub issue or just a fatigue issue that caused it to break. So we have us a good hub. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw new bearings in it, which these are the bearing boxes that I saved from when the other side happened earlier when we were cutting soybeans. So what I'm going to do is I actually have the outer bearing and I had the seal at the shop. So I'm going to go order another seal, because then I'll have a spare, and then we're going to order two inner bearings. Then we'll have spares of those also.
A full set of spares.
Well, we'll have a full set of spares. As of right now, we have a partial set, and we're going to make sure we have another full set on the shelf just to be safe because of how hard it is to get a couple of these bearings and these seals. So I was smart, kept the boxes. Now I have good part numbers, just throw them on the counter. But I brought the old bearing just in case. So what kind of bothered us when we took it all apart, we seen that the cage on this bearing was a little hammered on. So we're just going to replace this and just be safe. I don't want to mess around. So we're just going to do it. We'll take a fully rebuilt hub down there, hopefully thread the nut off, drive the old races off, and put it back together. Put the dust cap on, and we'll be ready to go again. So maybe save a little time now and gain a little time in the long run. But like right now, it's still too wet to pick corn. It was pretty wet last night when we quit, and then we got a hell of a frost last night. So I'm not too big a hurry to get back started because it was fairly tough last night. So we got time, so we're just gonna take our time and do this right. And we're off to fix the Gleaner. Got a service truck, got everything we need, got a rebuilt hub. Dad's Strength even painted the dust cover for it. So we've got everything we need. So we can get her put back together and get back to shelling some corn this afternoon. I love driving this old cab over truck. So, but I can't wait to get the top kick done. The top kick's actually going to be the service truck. So we're just using this one for now. Originally this was going to be the service truck, but I changed my mind and found the top kick and ended up buying it. So the body's actually in better shape on it. So it'll be a nice truck when it's all done. Well, here we go. Hopefully we make it out there. Oh yeah. Got that cat power screaming under there. Oh yeah. Don't worry, buddy, we'll fix you. Dad's Strength and I'll get you back going. Don't worry. So I gotta get the truck positioned where I can use the crane, and we'll get him picked up. We get our outriggers put down so we're good and stable. It's pretty firm ground out here, so we'll be okay. We're not lifting that much. Get the truck good and leveled up. So let's get the crane out. So we'll get our crane up here. Raise our boom up a little bit. Oh, forgot to up the throttle on the truck. There's a switch here you flip. There we go. Ah, that's better. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing around. Got to make sure you have the crane plenty high so the cylinder misses the roof of the bed. Get swung around and see what position we need. We're going to have to go up with our boom. Straighter the better. More, be able to pick more weight up. Hey, I think I nailed this perfectly. Backing up. Be able to go up with the boom and drop the cable straight down. We'll be right above the axle. I'm gonna have to lift some cable out. Probably have to climb up on the Gleaner and pull it out. Oh, wrong way. Because that hook's not heavy enough to drop it. So I'm gonna have to do that real quick. So I got the crane in position where I want it, centered above the rear axle. I gotta wait for Dad's Strength to get back here with the pickup. We're gonna take a nylon snatch strap. We're gonna dig under the axle, wrap it around it, hook it in there and pick it up, and then we'll be able to fix what we need to fix. So hopefully the threads aren't messed up on the end of that spindle or anything, and we'll be able to throw it all back together, put the tire back on, we'll be able to rock and roll. Hopefully this is a simple fix. And hopefully when we pick it up, it takes the pressure off of that side, my ladder and all that stuff straightens back out. So it should be pretty straightforward and easy fix if everything's the way it should be. But you know it never is, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I dug under the axle. I got me a strap under there. Now that is a 22,000 pound rated strap. It's in the basket configuration at 22,000 pounds. So we have plenty of strap there to pick this combine up. So now we're just gonna go up on our hoist cable gently, see what we've got. Everything looks good. We're not going to get into the pulleys or anything. We should be good. So let's start our lift here. Let's go ahead and go to the rise. Up on our hoist gently. Picking her up slowly. Truck's all sitting good, no problems. There we go, she's up. She's off the ground. That's nice. Well, let's go over on the other side real quick, see what we got going on. It's somewhat straightened all back out. A little crooked yet, but a lot better than it was. So the machine's runnable. That's all that matters. So Dad's Strength went to get lunch. So I'm going to start getting these old bearing races off. Looks like, oh, the nut's still there. Everything's still there. So we're okay. The threads are protected. So that means we'll be able to clean this all off and we'll be able to swap hubs and we'll be ready to roll. So I'm going to get that cleaned up and tear it apart while he's gone. And when he comes back, we'll reassemble. So it's a good day. Well, while we're waiting on Dad's Strength to get back, we might as well get some video of Dad picking corn. So I did get the spindle all cleaned off, the old bearings off, and everything looks good. So I'm very happy. So as soon as Dad's Strength gets back, we'll clean all that off with brake cleaner because I don't have any with me. This truck doesn't actually have tools in it because this one we're actually going to sell and set the top kick up as the service truck. We bought this one like, 3 years ago, and we used it off and on, but we never really moved into it because it kind of wasn't what we wanted. So the top kick's going to get all set up and it's going to have everything in it. So as soon as Dad's Strength gets back, I'll get the brake cleaner, clean that up, and we'll put the new hub on. So we got our hub back on, and we're finishing up tightening the bearings up, and we're going to get our cotter pin put back on, get our dust cap put back on. That feels nice. Feels real nice. So we're about ready to roll again. We just got to buzz the old hub out of the rim, and then we can throw the tire back on. Oh, meal wipes. Oh, hammer. And yes, I did do something in this video. I tore it all apart. So Dad's Strength's not doing it all, but he did volunteer to do most of it. So, and remember, every project needs big meal wipes. Get you a container of them. We have them right here. I don't know.
Sponsored by brake cleaner.
Oh. That's why you've got hands like a gorilla. That's going to be nice. We'll get that dust cap put back in there. We bought us a new bearing packer today at Napa. That thing is sweet. We had a bearing packer, but for some reason it just don't work real well. But this new one we got, this thing is awesome. Just fill it with grease, put your bearing in it, and push down. Fills them right up. It's beautiful. So, we should have drilled that and tapped it and put a fitting in it while we had it off. Yeah, maybe next time.
Drive a hole in it.
Drive a hole in it. Squirt it full.
Should have tapped it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could have tapped the cap. Look at it. He even painted it. Cleaned it up, primed it. Matches the rest of the combine, no?
Done.
Gray. We gotta tap that on.
I need to fill it with grease.
Yeah, that's true. Let me get a grease gun.
Yeah.
So we got it all put back together. We're gonna start the truck real quick. And Dad's Strength's gonna put her down. There we go. Oh, can't do it one-handed. I guess I can.
You have the ball on it or no?
No, I didn't bring it with. I forgot it. So I'll just pick it back up. It'll be fine. I'll hold it for part way up. Got to hold tension on it so it wraps up nice. Yeah, there you go. Bring it down some. Okay, so we're going to get everything cleaned up and put away. And we're going to go back to picking some corn. Well, one more successful repair done by me and Dad's strength. So we're going to take the truck back to the end of the field, and he's going to bring me back. We're going to get the combine and see if we can't get all this burn off today. The top kick has a 5-speed manual transmission in it, and same cat motor, but 5-speed manual. So I like the 5-speed manual over this Allison automatic because you don't have to be standing on it to get anywhere. This thing you gotta stand on it to go anywhere. Well, so far so good. The wheel's staying on, I'm staying upright, so that's a good thing. So we're back to shelling corn now. Got the service truck parked over there. Got everything cleaned up. Put my tip on my one row divider. Got that on. So now we're just gonna get the semis filled up, the grain cart filled up, and that'll probably be it. Running a little slower than usual. It's a little tough yet. The stalks are a little wet still, but coming off the cobs good, so that's a good thing. Very dry anyways. So we'll see what we can get picked this evening, because I don't think we'll make it to the elevator by 4:30 to dump today. So I'm gonna keep picking and see what I can get done. Well, instead of starting the video at the elevator, how about we end the video this evening at the elevator? So we're gonna dump and head back to the field, but this video is plenty long with all the events that happened today. So thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see all you guys on the next one.